Getting out your lower chakra is not losing. Universal. Another one. Another one. Another one. Sometimes we can feel like, yo, what happens? Like you thinking when young, especially when you're getting older, you're like, what happens if my dick? Excuse me. What happens if my manhood stop working? What happens if my manhood start working? You feel like you lose yourself. You feel like that's a part of something that you would totally lose about yourself. Like, what happened to my desire to live, right? Because we know a lot of things in society is motivated by money and sex, right? So when those things aren't prevalent, we can feel like at a loss. So I just stopped by to tell you that getting out of your lower chakra is not losing your manhood. And the earlier you can do that before it physically makes you do that, where you have no choice because for whatever reasons, and it's a multitude of things that can be or whatever. Considering the fact you eat right and live right, is no telling how long, right? But anyway, besides the point, when you think about getting to that point in your life physically, at some point that starts to happen, our testosterone levels start to drop and what have you, things of that nature, and then you take on and you just have to deal with it, right? I want to urge you to, why you even in your highlight of either your sexual peak or on the downside of your sexual peak or whatever upside, I want to say now, even now, to taking the time to get out of your lower chakra to get to your higher chakra is not losing your manhood. When you can become to a point where, even the thing of sex is not totally your motivation for everything that you do, and you stay there, and you get to a point where you start to go up to your heart chakra and your crown chakra, and you get to that level, and then you can embrace that while you still have all your testosterone and your vigor. I mean, that is very, very powerful, right? And to do it in the now, right now, it can be very powerful, or just to start the process, right? So I was just thinking, I was like, on this journey, I'm like, I want to get out of my lower chakra, right? I want to get out of my lower chakra. And upon taking that journey, it's like, but this is what my motivation has been. Mm-hmm. A lot of my life. This is what we identify as our manhood. This is what we identify as being a man with. All of that, like, is encompassing of that, right? Mm-hmm. So you have been motivated by that and programmed by that since young child, because all you see is sex, TV, sex, this, and the feeling that it gives you, and different things of that nature, and the pleasure of the lower chakra. And I'm just speaking on sex in particular. To say I'm gonna now not sort of abandon it, but I'm gonna like not let it be like the highlight of my motivation and things that I do in my life. It's not like you could be lost. You could feel like, what is there worth living? You know what I'm saying? What is there worth living? It was a friend. We were talking, and he said his friend had got cancer, colon cancer. It was colon cancer. He got colon cancer, and he had the option of having the treatment done, but it would render him impotent. And he was like, his friend was like, no, I'm not going to have the procedure done. I don't want to end up impotent. Because at that point, you can have a feeling like, what is it worth living? He's like, no, I really just go out like this, still being able to get my groove on, get my swerve on. If I'm going to go, I'm going to go. I would rather, he was basically saying, I have another 6 months or even a year, but you willing to give me 3 years of impotency? I'll take the year, Alex, of potency, and now I'm out of here, then 3 years of being here with impotency. So that's how, like, driven, that is. However, like, all I'm saying is that on the journey, when you get out of that, when you want to ascend, and go up chakras, that being yourself, it's okay. It's okay. It's not losing your manhood. It's not, compromising anything, man. It's just empowering, It's very empowering. So that's the journey I'm seeking. Be empowered. And that's my empowering message to my empowerment family out there. And always, please like, share, and subscribe, and comment, so we can create some dialogue as well. So each one teach one and grow one, and all that good stuff. And make sure you donate. Continue to create and keep this empowerment train moving. Choo choo! As always, peace and love. And you can, of course, catch me on The Way Out 7. LLC.com. And check out the one-on-one life coaching. Check out the motivational speaking. Check out the masters of ceremonies. All the things that you can employ my services.